What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back for some more Forza Horizon 3, but this is some direct feed of the full game, and today we're going to go ahead and customize this beautiful Rocket Bunny S15. Now, huge thanks goes to the guys at Forza and Microsoft, but as well as that, Theo actually allowed me to go to this recording event on his behalf and stuff, and that's how I've got the gameplay. And I've got to say, I've played through Horizon, I played like an hour, and you know, full impressions will be coming soon, but it's very, very promising from what I've played so far. A few things are missing here and there, but you know, I'll talk about that in a separate video. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about this Rocket Bunny S15. Now, before we get to the cosmetic customization, I thought it'd be kind of cool just to show how the normal performance customization works. Now, the menus aren't as fast as, say, Forza 4 or Forza Horizon 1, but they are a big step up from Forza Horizon 2. It doesn't take anywhere near as long. Instead of customizing each part and installing each part individually, you actually do it all at the end in the basket. So you can actually see how much you're spending, you know, what upgrades your car has in it before you actually go ahead and purchase, that kind of thing. You can also add and get rid of certain parts, and that's pretty goddamn cool. Here you can actually see the cosmetic customization. So for this car specifically, you've got a rear wing and the hood. I didn't get a chance to try it without the Rocket Bunny kit because, funnily enough, this is actually one of the starter cars, and you couldn't take the Rocket Bunny kit off it from what I understand. So that is all I did to it, but it still looked pretty goddamn nice. I then went to go ahead and change the paint. I thought it would be a good idea to change the paint before I picked the rims, because obviously sometimes some rims complement a different color better, and everything's pretty much similar here. If you've played previous Forza games, you know how the color select is going to work. Really nothing different here. You've got the option to change the wings, your rim colors, your hood colors, all that kind of stuff, so everything's pretty goddamn similar. I went for this red with the black window tint, so very, very, very standard stuff. Then I went to the rims, and honestly, there is so many new rims in this game, it's actually ridiculous. Like, there is so many, and I really wasn't expecting there to be so many. I was kind of a bit shocked, to be honest, and I'm gonna let you guys watch all of this. I was kind of in a rush because we only had an hour's worth of recording time. I played for about 3 or 4, or I think it might have been 3 hours afterwards, but we only had an hour's worth of recording time, so I was kind of rushing through everything. But as you can see, you can pause it if you want to. There's absolutely shit tons of rims in this game, so no matter what car you have, there will be a set of rims in there for you. And obviously you can do your normal Forza stuff like changing the tire width and changing the rim sizes and all that kind of jazz. I think I ended up going for these TSW rims. It looks really, really nice. It complements the red really, really well, and I think that's the final build. I did actually get a chance to do a all-wheel drive swap of this car, and I did a few other things, and I'm going to talk about that in a separate video, but for now, this is rear-wheel drive S1 gameplay that you're seeing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the S15 and how rear-wheel drive cars handle in Horizon games. So if you have played previous Horizon games, more specifically Horizon 2, Horizon 1 really didn't suffer from this issue, you will know that it was Oversteer Simulator 2014. You could literally not really use rear-wheel drive cars in races. It was very, very hard. You know, there'd be constant loss of traction, and it was pretty much impossible. If you wanted to race competitively in Horizon 2, you needed to use all-wheel drive, and that was pretty much a fact. In Horizon 3, the gameplay has been tweaked. Again, I only had an hour's worth of gameplay, and I did get to change a lot of this S15, and obviously different cars will be different on the way they handle and whatnot, but with this S15, I would say it was definitely possible to race rear-wheel drive S1. Now, obviously, the higher you go, when you go into S2, it gets a bit crazy, but definitely for S1 with a good tune, you can probably race this against all-wheel drive cars. All-wheel drive cars do kind of have a slight, advantage, I guess, in the sense that they don't slide as much round, but you can definitely customize and tune the S15 into a race car, and that's something which is really cool to me. I absolutely hated having to use all-wheel drive cars on my rear-wheel drive cars. That's just something I don't really want to do. When there's the option to swap, it's like, I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to use it as it was intended, and it's kind of nice to see that, especially for the lower end, you can definitely race lower end S1 rear-wheel drive cars or A rear-wheel drive cars, and then obviously as you get into S2 and stuff, if you're taking cars which were originally Ds and then making it into an S2, it does kind of make sense for it just to wheel spin and not control an awful lot, because obviously an S15 isn't originally really supposed to be an S2 car, if you know what I mean. Now, with all that being said, you can definitely still get this into drifts, and don't think that just because, you know, it is a bit more grippy, you won't spin out, because if you aren't careful, you will spin out. And I actually did that a few times whilst I was playing Horizon. Even after I ended recording for that hour, we were still allowed to play the game, and yeah, you can really lose the traction of the cars with traction control off if you're not careful. But anyway, that's been it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There is going to be another Horizon video up later, so if you are interested, make sure to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.